Check, check, check. Hopefully this thing's on. Hopefully everything's working here. All right, let's see. Hey, how's it going to anybody who's watching this? My name is Thomas and I'm here at Digital Currency Pros and I'm going to do a little Enjin Ethereum trading. Took a look at the chart today and looks pretty good. I think I'll put a little into this, and I just thought I might share my process, my logic, my thinking as I go ahead and do this. And also just right off the bat, I'm not a financial advisor, not any kind of professional trader, okay? Well, I guess it depends on how you defined professional, but I don't work for any company, anything like that, except my own. Digital Currency Professionals. Anyways, look, let's don't consider this investment advice, okay? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the charts. Actually, right now I'm here in TradingView, right? So let me just make sure this is actually recording. See if I can actually tell. No, that's not it. What is this? Is it working? I don't know. It looks like it's working. Capture moments as they happen. Sorry, I'm fairly new to YouTube, or I'm trying to sort out the live thing, but hopefully everything's working all right. So we're just going to go with it. Okay, here we go. I'm taking a look at the Enjin Ethereum chart. Okay, pull this out here a little bit. Now, if you want to learn more about Enjin Coin, we have a bunch of videos on the channel about Enjin Coin, but I believe in this project. I think it's a strong project, and I'm looking here at the chart, and the chart says, looks like a good buying opportunity. So basically what we're looking at here is, I'll just actually start over so that anyone who's following along can build this with me. Delete these guys, come on. Okay, so look, Enjin's sitting right here, okay? Also, this is TradingView. And if you haven't used this before, it's a really nice. I'm going to be speaking on this video as if you might be really new to trading. So if I say something that everybody already knows, you have to forgive me, okay? All right, so I'm looking at this chart, ENJ Ethereum, Enjin Ethereum, ENJ ETH, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this is the relationship between Enjin Coin, which is an altcoin in the gaming space. And again, there are videos on this if you want to look at it, over Ethereum, which is, well, Ethereum, right? So king of the altcoins, let's just say. Okay, so basically what I'm looking at in this chart, we don't really have to know anything about Ethereum or Enjin. We can actually just kind of look at this chart and do technical analysis, which is one nice thing about technical analysis. You don't need to know very much about what you're actually trading. You just need to be able to look at the chart and have a general understanding of what kind of market cycle we're in and the space, right? The space being the altcoin, crypto trading space, whatever. Currently in a bull market. Currently in altcoin season. And if you want to learn more about what altcoin season is, you can go to Digital Currency Pros on Instagram and also our Twitter account, and I have this little slideshow showing what altcoin season is. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked here. Let's draw some support levels. I'm just going to do Alt-H to draw a horizontal support level, and it's pretty easy to do that. We're about right here. There's one. Okay, so that's good. Look, we're coming down and kind of hitting this support level. We've just bounced off it. That's good. The next support level is going to be right here. So even if we enter into it here and it comes down and hits this next support level, I can handle that. Also, the next one, it would be probably down here or maybe here, but let's just say here. And then, of course, if things really went to hell, we would be coming down all the way to here. Now, I'm not going to do a leverage trade. I'm just going to do a normal trade, which means that if my hypothesis here does not pan out over the next few weeks, I don't really care because I'm happy to hold on to Enjin for years. And I'm confident that there's a really good chance that if my short-term hypothesis does not materialize, which I'm about to show you what that is, then my longer-term time horizon is it's going to make me a winner in the long term, okay? Okay, so here are these support levels, right? Here's what I think is kind of best case scenario. We're just going to be bouncing right off this guy going up. Lesser good scenario is we're going to be bouncing off this one and going up. You know, this would be pretty unlikely, and this is almost worst case scenario, you know, about right here. Okay, so the other reason that I think this is kind of a good time to get into this particular trade is if we draw our Fibonacci levels here, and you can just go to, where's my fib retracement, right? So basically what we want to do is we want to pick a moment of impulse going up, okay? So let's just say it's right here. And I draw this from there all the way to the top. Now, the way that I have it set here is basically, I don't know if you can see this, but if it retraces from this, like this would basically be 100% up here. From 0 to 100 is up here, or let's just say 1. 0, 1, about halfway is 0.5. So but what this is saying is that generally, after a big impulse, there is a retracement. So it's going to go back down, and it's going to hit these kind of support levels of the Fibonacci sequence, whatever. And oftentimes it will bounce off those levels. So we've already breached through the 0.618 level, which, if you're a technical trader, does not instill you with fear, but actually says, wow, this might be a great time to buy. But these Fibonacci levels, they have a lot to do with where you are taking your measurement from. So if you were to take it here, we've already breached through that 0.618, which tends to be a very strong Fibonacci number, and it didn't bounce back up. So I'm just going to take a look at maybe, let's just say this guy here, okay, when we had this other big impulse here. Okay. Bring it up here. Ooh. Oh no, what did I do? Delete this. Where's my fib? Hey, I think Alt F actually on here. Yeah, there we go. All right, just bring it up to, I said bring it up to here. Oh, this is an actual, that's not what we want. We want the retracement. Alt F, oh, I guess it was. All right, anyways, we're going to start from this impulse level here. We're going to go all the way up to here. Okay. So as you can see, it's actually observing this 0.618 fib level. So it's come down about to here, and all these traders are like, hey, you know, I'm looking at the Fibonacci and this is coming down to the 0.618. This might be a good time to buy. So this is basically the theory. So we're kind of getting supported by two indicators at the moment. The Fibonacci retracement from this point, and also this support level here, right? And then if we draw that Fibonacci retracement from here, I'm just going to do Alt F. As you can see, it's about here, right? So it's also getting close to the 50, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement if we're taking this as the impulse. So just all of these things are indicating to me that we're looking at probably a pretty strong resistance level, okay? Or support level, not resistance level. Support level here, okay? The other thing is if we draw this, this kind of wedge, we draw it from, let's say this one is, actually we can draw it from this. What's the hotkey for this? Trend line, Alt-T. Draw it from here. Again, look at that, man. Right there in that wedge. So now we're up to 3 indicators, basically, saying that this is like a good time to buy. And again, like almost irrelevant of any indicators. If I didn't own Enjin Coin, I might consider doing it because of my confidence in the coin kind of going into the future. Now we don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? Enjin Coin could go to 0, all right? So I'm not saying like this is some kind of guaranteed thing. But these levels are looking pretty good to me, like these. Okay, so now let's take a look at the volume, or actually the visibility. the visibility range. So let's see, where's my indicators here? Go to our visibility range, okay? Now what you're seeing here is basically volume, buying, selling volume at different price points. And as you can see, there's not very much up here. So what this tells me is that if this actually starts coming up, there's a good chance that like no one's looking to sell. Like there's not that heavy selling pressure up here, so it could just keep on going up, okay? So I like that. I mean, there are some, we have some, you know, we have some bars kind of creeping out here, but I'm okay with that still. I'm okay with that. And then the other thing is, let's take a look at the moving averages, right? So if we just toss on here the 50 EMA and the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA, look at this 50 EMA. We're about to come down and bounce off the 50 EMA, and you see it did that right here as well. Now the 200 EMA, honestly, like Enjin, well, I guess we have enough. You can see basically a lot of times it will bounce off that 200. So again, you know, like kind of worst case scenario, if it comes down, maybe it's going to hit that EMA somewhere around here and then bounce off again. But this one right here, the 50 exponential moving average, I'm liking this. So this just feels like a really good time to buy Enjin. And I'm honestly not, I'm not shilling Enjin or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I see. And also this EMA, look, check out this, see this cross right here? This is called a golden cross. Hold on, let me just be really clear about this. I'll make it the colors that I like. Here we go. I like my 50 to be orange, okay? And I like my 200 to be blue, just like those colors. Okay, I like my golden cross to be red, and I like my death cross to be white. Okay, cool. So look, as long as we're not following a death cross, that's the main issue. Like when the 50 moving average, the 50-day moving average crosses the 200 moving average in a downward direction, you are usually looking at a downtrending chart until that cross is made again. And if you don't believe me, this is really astounding, but just check this out. Let's just say I go to, where's my watch? BTC USD, okay? This is Bitcoin chart, right? I think I have those Bitcoin USD, yeah, okay. Okay. Trying to zoom out so we can see everything here. Okay, look, notice, I'm gonna zoom in and I have that same indicator thing on here. You'll notice that I'm actually gonna turn off this volume so that we don't have to look at it. I think it's this one here. Look, going back pretty much all the way to 2015 or whenever, when we start getting these points, the red again is the golden cross, and the white is the death cross. If you just wait until you see a golden cross and you buy then, and you sell when you see a death cross for the 50 and 200 averages, moving averages, check this out. In all of Bitcoin's history, if you bought here and sold here, you made money, right? And you waited until you saw the golden cross again. There it is. You buy here, sell here. Again, you bought low, sold high. Now here's one that's really close together, okay? This one is so close. Okay, so you bought here and you sold here, and then you're gonna wait until you see the golden cross again. Here it is. You bought at the golden cross, you sold at the death cross. Again, you went from low to high. Not a huge dramatic change, but still, you made money. You waited again until you saw the golden cross. Bam, there it is. We don't see another death cross yet, but I think you can pretty much get the point that in all of Bitcoin's history, if you just sell at a death cross and buy at a golden cross, you would not have lost money, right? You would have made money the whole time. So just with that in mind, okay, I'm just trying to explain why whenever I now look at our, where's my ENJ? Not ENJ USD, I want ENJ ETH. Okay, so look, it's not a spectacular time, okay, to buy the Enjin ETH pair with that idea in mind, because what I would have wanted to do is, as soon as I saw that golden cross, would have bought it right here. I'm not sure when I bought. I have some ETH or Enjin already, and I'm not sure when exactly I bought it. But I just bought ETH, or I keep saying ETH. I bought Enjin, USD pair. I wasn't looking at Enjin ETH, but anyways, doesn't matter. My point is that I still think that the moving average looks fairly good. It looks like it's on an upward trajectory. Now, if I see a death cross, I'm probably going to sell. Probably going to get out, okay? But that death cross might not be for quite a long ways. All right, so we have all of these indicators, and yeah, dude, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to now go into Binance here. Let me just, yeah, I think we're still working. Let me just make sure that, oh my goodness, my camera battery is about to go out. If I disappear from the screen, it was because my camera battery went out. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up my YouTube to see. Hey, look, 3 people are watching. Hey, look, if anybody's watching this, you just go ahead and leave me a comment. Say something to me. It's only 3 people watching, so I might actually be able to answer you. Got any questions? Lay it on me, man. Lay it on me. All right, la-di-da, what are we gonna do? Let's actually get into Binance and buy some stuff. I'm gonna transfer some funds. So how much am I going to trade? I'm gonna trade right now 5% of my account because I'm quite confident about this. And honestly, I almost want to do more than that, but you never know. And there are a lot, it's kind of alt season, so I'm not gonna use all my capital right now for this one trade. So I have, for me, that's gonna be about, let's see, bring up my calculator here. I think it's going to be about times 0.5, $6,700. Okay. All right. Let's just go to futures here and transfer some funds. Get out of these stupid futures. No need for it. No need to do leverage trading. Already leveraging the power of an insane cryptocurrency market and altcoin season. That's enough leverage for me. Let's just go to this wallet here. We're going to transfer. Hey, go to my wallet. I said go to my wallet. Yep, my futures wallet. Transfer all this junk out of here. What are you doing? Transfer. Get out of here. Go to transfer. Going to go from my futures wallet to the spot wallet. That's fine. And just give me all of it. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Okay, transfer success. That's good. And now I want to go to trade. And I want to load up this pair. We got ENJ ETH looking good. It was 6,700. Okay, that's fine. I will do, can I do this in, well, the issue is 6,700 bucks in ETH is how much? Kind of hard to know on here. Oh, there we go. It's telling us. Hey. Oh, actually, maybe I need ETH in my account. I usually don't trade the pairs like this, so you're going to have to learn along with me. I think what this means is that I'm actually going to have ETH in my account. So I think we're going to need to convert. I think that's how this is going to work. But before I do that, let me just see if I can't. Yeah, that's right. So I can't, at the moment, I cannot do this trade because I don't actually have any ETH to trade for ENJ. So what we're going to do is go to convert. We shall do, I think this is in Aussie dollars. Let's see. Maybe it's in, that should be, let's see. Let's go to my little wallet here. Everybody knows how much I have, I don't care. Whatevs, man. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do USDT. Okay, that's fine. So in our wallet, we shall, not the wallet, go to convert. Gonna go 6,700, okay. Going to go to ETH. I wonder if I can just do it straight to Enjin. Yeah, I guess I can, huh? Except that's not really what I want to do. All right, we go to ETH. Yep. Go ahead. All right. Now I should have some ETH in there. That's fine. And I want all of it because it was 6,700 bucks worth. So there we go. 100%. And I want to be a market maker. So I will do a limit order to buy. Yep, buy. Now you just wait for it to get filled. Where's my 1 minute candles? See, now I'm worried that it's going to take too long to fill this order while I am on a live stream. So, anybody have any questions while I am waiting on this to get filled? Hoping, praying, begging, asking the universe, fill my order. Crypto gods, shine down upon me. No questions, huh? Fine, I guess I'll give you my life's tale. I was born the son of a sea captain. I was actually born in a lifeboat when we were escaping a pirate attack. My father happens to be friends with the captain of our ship and was playing poker at that time. We were boarded by what appeared to be a commercial trading vessel but ended up being pirates. My mother, pregnant at the time, was so shocked that she gave birth to me in the life raft, which of course was just me and my mother and my father and the captain. There was more room, but the captain, he liked his space. And basically, you know, it would have been a premature birth except that I was late already. I was about 2 months overdue. I was a big boy. Nearly sank the ship, actually, with all the commotion from the live birth. The waves were high that day. There was a storm. It was a let's just say the weather was getting rough and our tiny ship was tossed. But luckily the fearless crew did get us to land, and it wasn't long after that I began walking and collecting seashells, which I used to actually trade with the natives of the island, which is my first exposure to investing and trading. I basically built up an empire. By the time I was 13, I was a warlord of great wealth on this island, and it was a natural transition to the crypto markets whenever I got back to civilization, which was actually about 45 days ago. I picked up English really quickly, learned how to do YouTube, and here we are. And now we're just waiting for our Enjin order to fill. Come on, baby, give it to me. What are we waiting for? I put in I think I have a very reasonable price. I think someone should sell me the Enjin ETH pair that I desire at the price that is appropriate. Looks like I lost a viewer. Fine. I don't need all these views, okay? I'm trading with or without views. Nobody's saying anything to me. Live streams, it's still working? Is it? I don't know. Looks like I'm frozen. Huh. I'm frozen? What's up? Hey, my camera's still working. That's interesting. What if I go ahead and delete this little window capture? And what if I add it again? Display capture? No, it's going to be window capture. Okay. Go down here to my little, what is that? Dude. Battery low on the camera. That's too bad. Well, I don't know why it's not allowing me to choose the window that I desire. This is my best attempt to make this entertaining. I'm fairly new, fairly new to the live streaming game. I wish to remove video capture. No. Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness. I'll tell y'all a joke. Let me get my camera sorted out, and I'll tell a joke, kind of fill the time while we're waiting for my order to be filled. But let me just bring this up here. Display capture, window should be window capture, man. Yeah, create new. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. And now I just need to reduce this little guy here. Reduce this little guy here. Bring this. Yeah, I reckon that's okay. I reckon that's okay. Bring it like over here. Put me down here. There I go. Whoa. Oh my goodness, here we go. Got to get my little logo on there for DCP professionals, digital currency professionals, where we're all about altcoins that relate to gaming. You know what? Actually, that is what I'm going to talk about while I'm waiting for this order to fill, is actually what kind of content we're making here. But before I do that, let's get all this green stuff out of the way. Yeah? If I just go to this thing and I go to chroma key. Where's it at? Color key? No, chroma key, dude. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, excellent. Hey, bring me down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no. All right, cool. Hopefully this is gonna fill before my camera runs out. Batteries. Got to get a new battery. Oh man, did my camera froze again? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. Can't believe this. Is it working? I don't know. Some crazy stuff. All right. Anyways, yeah, digital currency professionals. Look, on this channel, started this YouTube channel really to teach myself. But and the name Digital Currency Professionals, that's basically what we are becoming. Like the people that run this channel with me, we already were, or I was anyways, trading cryptocurrency, and I'd been keeping an eye on the Bitcoin. I'd been keeping an eye on Bitcoin, and once it broke like 19,000 or 20,000, I went in pretty hard. And I've been learning more about cryptocurrency, and basically like this whole channel is set up to provide both me with the education that I want in cryptocurrency, but also take everyone else along on my journey. So, man, and I do this with my buddy JP, who is a game player. You know, I'm a game player. Dude, we gotta, damn. You gotta reset this level or buy a market. Screw it. I'm just buying a market order. Oh no, give me all of it. There, got a market order. I don't want this thing to rip up without me while I'm sitting here waiting for a limit order. So we're in it. We're in it now. Okay. I prefer to be a market maker, but as you can see, we've already I was trying to buy right here. There's the red candle. That's great. That's what happens when you're impatient. But at any rate, yeah, this channel is focused on altcoins, specifically altcoins that are in the gaming sphere, right? So the idea is that the gaming altcoins are part of this digital currency metaverse that is going to, I would not be surprised if it rivals the actual economic system of the world in transactions. So for example, do you know how much money is traded each day on the Forex market? We're talking trillions of dollars a day. In fact, we should probably look it up. How much is it? What's y'all's best guess? And when I say y'all, I mean the 3 concurrent viewers that we have on here. Let's see, Forex market, Forex market daily volume. Nearly 6 billion US dollars, okay? That's how much money is moved around on a daily basis in the currency system of the world. You know, all the currencies, the yen, the USD, the pound, every country's currencies that are traded on these markets for various different reasons, right? It's a lot of money. Well, think about how much money is traded in games each day. Think about how many millions of people play games every day. And with coins like Enjin, right? With basically what's happening is that there is a door that is opening between the real world economies and game economies. They're going to start bleeding in to each other. So you will be able to play a game. You actually pretty much are already. You can play a game and do work in the game, whatever that is. You know, if you're a gamer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going on quests, you're spending your time to do things in the game. You're exerting mental energy and you're trading your time. Okay, my camera just went out. That's okay. I think I can probably turn on my laptop camera. You just go from there. Where's it at? What I'm about to say is pretty important. And I'm not saying that I'm like, it's not important because I'm saying it. It's just what I'm about to say is going to blow your mind if you haven't thought about this yet. And it's going to make coins and projects like Enjin. I'm going to explain to you why I'm very bullish on coins like Enjin. But let me just get my video capture device going here. Webcam. And I don't know why my webcam doesn't work anymore. It's messed up. This doesn't work anymore. That's pretty strange. Huh. Okay, well, anyways, you don't need to see my face. You don't need to see. It's probably better. The video is going to be better without it, okay? Let's look at these 1 hour candles. All right, so just think about this. In the game, you do work, right? And you are rewarded in the game, within the game's economy. And you can use the digital currency that you have in the game, if it's gold, if it's gil, if it's whatever, you know, whatever. And you then buy things in the game, right? Well, now those things that you buy, if they're NFTs, they're hooked right up to the real world markets, right? So you can actually, and in a legitimate way, right? So this occurred before, but it just wasn't in a legitimate way. You know, there were people in various countries that would, you know, they would do quests and stuff on like World of Warcraft, and then they would sell their items off, you know, outside of the game in these kind of like black market environments and forums. And it was not sanctioned by Blizzard. It wasn't sanctioned by the game developer, but still these things were going on to a pretty big scale, right? Well, what's happening now with these NFTs is that because the developers have full control over the production and the sale of the NFTs, and every time an NFT is sold, some part of that transaction goes back to the developers. The developers are more than happy to legitimize this whole process, okay? So that's great. It's great for the gamers. It's great for the developers. That's fine. And it's cool. But what I think is not yet being talked about is the fact that anytime there is a transaction, a legitimate transaction, you know who wants a piece of that? The government. The government, once they realize the scale of these millions, tens of millions, probably hundreds of millions to trillions of digital currency units being transacted on a daily basis, it's going to further legitimize the in-game economies. And the scale, like coins like Enjin are creating a metaverse amongst games. And if all games are now having this shared digital currency economy system that the government is now being able to like reach its hands into and tax, that economy is going to rival the real world economy. And if you don't think that I'm being serious, if you think that this is far-fetched, first of all, consider the sheer prices of the NFTs that have recently been sold. 60-something million for a tweet, whatever, you know, millions of dollars. So that's just like, whether you think that's ridiculous to spend that much money for what it really kind of amounts to, a speculative piece of art, whatever. But what about big things in games? I'm talking about starships. I'm talking about land in various games. I'm talking about empires that people build, paying mercenaries to, you know, be in their army. Like, I'm talking about a ridiculously massive scale of human transactions that has no limit, unlike the real world, where Joe Schmo is never going to be able to raise an army and pay a bunch of soldiers and yada yada, okay? He's not even allowed to anyways, so he's limited by his ambitions, the scale of his economic contribution, and the wealth that he can build is limited by a lot of things, but in the game it's not. So if a tweet is selling for what amounts to $60-something million, 67 million units of United States fiat currency. Imagine how much an island in, you know, Decentraland or Alice or whatever is going to go for. And with the decrease and potential crashing, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it could happen. If the US dollar or various other currencies crash, right? Which, I mean, why not? Every currency crashes eventually. Our currency here, the United States dollar, you might as well have said it's crashed already. If you went back to 1970 and, you know, if you were born and raised in 1970, you were buying a Coca-Cola for like 20 cents. You know how much it costs here in Australia? It's like $6. So if you're not telling me that that's a crash of a currency, dude, I don't know, you're not being real. So these currencies can crash. And, you know, this relationship between the US dollar or whatever fiat currency and the digital currencies and their digital economies, man, they might become serious rivals to one another. And if that happens, coins that basically underpin all of that economy, dude, how much are they going to be worth? I don't know, but probably a lot more than whatever Enjin is trading for right now, which I believe is like $2 or $3. What is it? Let's take a look. Enjin USDT. $3. Oh, great. I can't recall when I got into this. See my trading history so I can actually see my orders, margin orders, no, my spot orders. Buy crypto history is probably what I should have taken a look at. Yep, order history, trade history. And I want to look at 2000, I think it was last month that I purchased Enjin. I bought some Enjin. Let's just say month of March. Now we go back to the beginning of the year. Does anyone, what? Does someone ask me something? No? Nobody, still nobody's watching? All right, fine. When was that? This was, no, not ETH, man. Trade history, pair all. 2104. Date. Dude. That's interesting. Oh, from here to here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, search, man. Is it thinking? I guess it's, oh, there we go, okay. Here's Enjin USDT. So that was on the 2nd of this month. Now, the first time I bought it, yeah, the 2nd of this month. Okay, let's take a look. And that was, is this the 1 day yet? Is this, no, I want, oh, we're looking at trading view now. That's okay. Enjin USDT. So on the 2nd of this month was about here. So yeah, I got in about right here. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's just do that. Where's my calculator? Let's do this math. Where's Binance? Hey, what happened to my Binance? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. I'm looking for my trading history again. Sorry. Where's that? Orders. Spot orders, yep. Trade history. Let's do this again. Go from here to here, okay. Here to here, okay. Search. All right, go to my Enjin, here it is, okay. And it was at about 2.14, okay. Let's just say 2.1419. So here's how you can calculate your profit loss if you're super new. You take the price that it's at right now, 3.0611 minus what you got in at, which was 2.419. 2.419, okay, over what you got in at, 2.419. Is that right? 2.419. Yeah, so we're looking at and then you multiply by 100. So basically a 26.5% gain in about 2 weeks. Oh, God. Yeah, it's remarkable, man. It's remarkable. If you're watching this video right now, you are, there's two types of people in the world, man. There are people that know about what's going on in the crypto markets, and there's everybody else, the people that are oblivious. So if you're here watching this, you know, good on you. Just make sure you learn how to trade well. Make sure you learn how to do it safely. I have made big mistakes along my journey. I would suggest that, well, my mistakes involved leveraged trading. So that's really, I'm not going to tell anybody, I'm not giving advice at all on this channel. I'm just telling you what I have experienced, and I'm taking you along on some of my trades. And also we have JP, who's actually explaining more and more about the coins. And by the way, if you are interested in learning more about gaming related cryptocurrency coins, you can check out our website, digitalcurrencypros.com. Basically, I'm building this whole website to you're going to be able to click on any coin in the gaming space, learn about it, learn trading strategies around it, have my live trades on there. You're going to understand both the fundamentals of the project, including like the technical, like who the originators of the project are, what need it's seeking to fill, what the advantages are over competitors, market cap, all that kind of stuff. What blockchains does it operate on? Does it have wallets and yada, 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 all this stuff about the actual project. But because these are all gaming related cryptocurrencies, projects, coins, tokens, we're also having basically kind of like let's play type of, we're showing you how it's used in the actual game. And having fun with it. So that's another really awesome thing about gaming cryptocurrency. You know, you can play with your investments. It's awesome. It's really cool. It's almost like having a classic car in a time when classic cars are becoming super popular. You know, like your investment is gaining value week after week, month after month, but at the same time, you're getting to drive it around and have fun with it. So that's how you can look at some of these gaming crypto projects, especially if you're investing in NFTs. Okay, I'm gonna actually wrap it up at this point. Doesn't look like anybody's watching this stream yet, but you know, if you do see this later, please give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and all that. And you know, tell me what you want to see, what you are bored by, what you don't want to see, what I can do better, what, you know, anything, any kind of tips, comments, constructive criticism. Also, I think I said I was going to tell a joke, so I'll go ahead and tell that. Let's see, a joke. Hey, you know, here's one that you can use at a party, okay? When you're opening up a twist-off beer cap, you know, like some beer bottles, you need the bottle opener and some are twist-off. If you ever have to twist off a beer cap in front of someone, you can say, hey, you know why this beer has twist-off cap? So you can get the beer out. All right. Y'all have great evenings, days, whatever. It's evening here in Melbourne, Australia. 9 o'clock, I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to start training more in cryptocurrency, technical analysis, all that kind of stuff, coin fundamentals, yada, yada. But until next time, keep it crypto.